I'm gonna let everybody get notified. Okay. Okay. Sorry about that. Wanted to make sure everything was set correctly. Hi, how are you? Thank you for joining. Give everybody a few more minutes. Be right back. Got a little treat for y'all today. I'm gonna give everybody one more minute and then we're gonna get started. So I hope everybody has had a wonderful hump day. It's been raining. If you're here in the South, it has been raining due to that hurricane that hit Jamaica. And it brought in some cold weather. It hadn't been this cold in Georgia since, I don't remember this early. It's cold. Is it? Is it my voice? Am I blinking in and out? What about now? What in the world? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Hello? Hold on. It's all the way up. Can you hear me? Give me a thumbs up if you can hear me or a thumbs down if not. Let's see if the mics will help. Let's see if this works. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Yeah, but I want to try to save this for my library. I might have to. Can you hear me? You can hear me? Yes. A thumbs up or thumbs up if you can hear me. Okay, great. Okay, good. All right. Let's get started right quick. Okay, so at the okay, at the beginning of the year around March, maybe April, I actually had come on and I did a follow-up video on my vanilla extract. So I started a cook on vanilla back in September 14th of 2024, in hopes to actually have vanilla for cooking at the 2024 Thanksgiving Christmas season. However, it didn't make. It wasn't ready. So I did a taste test in March, April, and it was almost ready, but it wasn't quite. So I actually went in the cabinet the other day to check it because we are now in Thanksgiving, Christmas season again for cooking. And I wanted to see how well these beans have come since they've been in the alcohol for a year. There is over a year. So what we're going to do right now is we're going to take a taste test. But I want y'all to see how thick it looks. I don't know if you can see it, but when I did the taste test earlier this year, it was not this dark. So you can barely see the beans in there this time. So we're going to give it a shake. And we're going to see what it tastes like. Ooh. It's not as strong this time. Wow. That's good. It's definitely not strong like it was. So, what are we going to do this year? Since this is now ready, these are the beans that I cooked December 2017. And I cooked them in this bottle. However, the alcohol that I used was called Maison Rouge Cognac, V.S.O.P. Now, this was a half pint of, this was like a cup of beans to a half pint of the actual alcohol. And I let it cook from 2017 until 2024, the beginning of 2024. It had not been touched. And when I did touch it, you can see how much is left. It's not that much. Not that much. So what we're going to do today is we are going to start another batch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this extract out and put it in my measuring cup. It's only a little bit. I think about a good 2 tablespoons is left in here. What I'm going to do with the beans is I'm going to put them in a mason jar. I got to get them out. There you go. Oh, one's crooked. That's one thing about these bottles. If you have a crooked bean, it's going to be hard to get it out. See? Bear with me, because I'm going to finish showing you what else I'm going to do. There they go. All right. We'll get those out in a minute. There they go. And if you can see the beans on the bottom. That's all beans. All right. What we're going to do with the new batch, we are going to take the new batch, we're going to pour it in the bottle, because this is the bottle that I'm going to be using from now on to just hold the extract. And we're going to take the beans, we're going to combine them with the other batch. Almost. Ooh, that tastes good. I can still taste it, but it tastes good. All right. Well, that's a lot of beans in there. Okay. We're going to close this up. Give it a little shake to mix up the beans. There we go. And that's how much I have for this season. I'm going to take this label off and relabel it. All right. So now, why are we cooking another batch? We're not going to use a fresh batch of beans. We're going to use the ones that we have, because some research that I had found indicated that you could at least reuse the beans up to 3 times. So we are going to actually start another batch. So as most of you know, if you watched my video from last year or last year, you know that the big guy decided he wanted to be the one to actually pick the alcohol. The very first time I ever made extract, I used vodka. It was okay. And I think I used 80 proof. But this right here is what he decided he wanted. Cognac. And then this is not cheap cognac. So a lot of people say, you can't use. You can use. And I'm going to show you the recipe. Well, the book that I got my recipe from. And this book I've had almost 40 years. It's called The Heritage of Southern Cooking by Camille Glenn. This is the book I used for my sour cream pound cake. And on page, let's see, where is it? I think it's at the beginning of this section. Not always go back to the contents. Vanilla, $3.96. Page 396. And at the bottom of the half page, there's the recipe right here. How to make cognac vanilla. So what we're going to do, I'm going to take these beans, the ones that I had from 2017 and the ones that I had from 2024. We're going to start another batch. I'm going to start with a cup. And I want all these beans if possible. There they are. Got them. You want enough alcohol to in your beans to cover them. So that's a cup. And so I'm going to take this to, what is that? It says 16, so it means it's two cups in here. I'm going to bring that to 2 cups. Put the lid on it and give it a shake. Now, since I have vanilla for this year, and I'm probably not going to use all of it this year of what I've already made, the label that's going to go on there is going to say vanilla extract. And today is the 30th, I think. And then we're going to say October 30th. Oops. $20.25. Well, right there. I'm using this label printer, you guys. And then the last piece is going to say second cook. There we go. And I'm going to put this on the bottle or on the jar. And this jar will start making for the 2026 cooking season. Now, some people say that it's ready within 6 months. So that would be November, December, January, February, March, April, ready around April 30th. But I think that's dependent upon what liquor you use, or alcohol, I should say, what alcohol you use. But I know for a fact, this right here, what I'm using, takes a year. And it is good. Hold on, you guys. Well, it doesn't want to come off, but you get the gist of it. So if you are endeavoring to make your own vanilla, do so. I encourage people to do a lot for themselves because of what we're going through right now. Um, it's getting more and more expensive to get stuff. So if you can do something for yourself, do it. If you want to know or the name of this book, I'm gonna when it posts, I will put the name of the book with the author in the description box below so that you can have it. I will also leave you the name of the company where I purchased my beans from this year. There was something happened. I forgot exactly where I got these beans from, but I had a call from my son earlier this year, which is why I put this video out earlier, that something was going on with the vanilla beans. So I went ahead at that time and I bought a batch. And I want to say I paid $80 for them. They were grade A Madagascar, uh, 6-inch, I think. I have to look and see, but I will definitely put that in the description below and where I got them from, so that you will have that. Uh, if you can start doing stuff for yourself, start with the little stuff. Vanilla is one. It's easy. I mean, you can just put some alcohol stores have drive-throughs or drive-up windows. Just drive up and ask for it. I will also put the name of the vodka cognac that we used. As a matter of fact, I'll put both of them. The one that I used in 2017 because it's a little less expensive, and I can't remember the taste test on it because it was so long ago. So I will put that one on in the description as well in case you want to use that one. Um, as far as the vodka, um, I don't recommend. What is it called? Grey Goose? Is that it? Because I've never heard. I heard somebody say something about it in another forum or something. I wouldn't use it. I would just use the least expensive vodka that you can find. Um, that would suffice. And start out with um, 8 beans. If 8 beans is not enough to make you happy, put some more in there. And just make sure that you cover the beans. I cut them in half. I actually cut them. They're about this long, so I cut them in half. And then I take the knife and I split them so that the actual bean pulp will come out. And this is what actually makes your vanilla when it steeps the into the alcohol. So uh, that's what you would need to do. It's a lot of people out here wondering what is going to happen. I can't get this, I can't get that. I don't want to sacrifice taste over this taste or qualities. You don't have to. Just start doing for yourself. Get out of the word convenience. Get out of that word, because a lot of the things that we are so used to is coming from the word convenience. Okay? So if it's convenient for you, then you need to, make some changes. um, because convenience right now is not an option. It really isn't. We need to learn to go back to the basics like our forefathers did. They did everything. They did everything by hand, by foot, horse and mule, buggies, all kinds of things. All kinds of things. So I'm going to be doing more videos here in the near future after I get some more personal stuff taken care of, and you'll see a lot more. Um, so just look out for them. Don't throw me to the wolves just yet. So if you have any questions, let's go ahead and put them in the comments, and I'll answer for you right quick. Hi, thank you for joining. How are you? Sis, where you been? Anybody got any questions? You got nails and I can't get this loose. Isn't that something? Any questions? How did you manage that? One on the phone and one on the tablet? Oh, the way you store this, once you put it in the jar and you put the lid on tight, it stores in a dark cupboard. So I would take, whatever cabinet that you have and move some things around, stick it behind something so it'd be dark, and just let it sit. And then uh, if it's a brand new batch like this, so maybe once a week for the first month, go and get it and shake it and put it back. Um, and then wait for this alcohol that I used 1 year to get a smooth taste. 6 months is still kind of strong. But if you use a lesser expensive cognac like I did on this one that I did in 2017, it doesn't it cures quicker. 80% inexpensive vodka cures quicker. But this right here, 1 year. Just go and put it in a dark place and just let it sit, let it cook, because that's what it's doing. It's cooking. And as you can see, that's what my label said. It says second cook. So this will be the second time I'm using these beans. The next time I use them, it's going to depend on whether or not I get the same flavor as this one. If I don't, then I won't use these again. I'll trash them. Yes, it is. I do plan to do uh, lemon, because I do want to try making a lemon cake or something like that. Um, the only thing about it, you have to use the actual peels of the lemon, and of course, you really have to pay attention to that, because the lemons have those little indentions on the skin. You really gotta clean those lemons off. So you don't want to just go willy nilly and peel some lemons and just drop them in the jar and put your alcohol on them without giving them a good cleaning, because you don't know what kind of pesticides. Unless you have your own lemon tree, like you and I have discussed in the past, then yeah, hey. So if you're wanting to do something like that, I suggest you go ahead and start that lemon tree. Yep. When did you get it? You have it now? Is it in the house? You still have it right now? Okay, don't you think it's about time to bring it in? It's cold. I would check it. You got 4 this year? Okay, well keep an eye on it. But did you get 4 lemons this year? Oh my goodness. When were they ready? Wow. So you saw your flower buds in the spring, like a normal tree would put on buds. That's what you're saying. And then they gave you lemons. Was it the top of the summer or at the end of the summer? Okay, and they gave you lemons top of the summer or for real? Uh okay, okay, we need to talk. Y'all, see, that's what I'm saying. So do stuff for yourself. If you got your tree 2 years ago, so it takes 2 years, and it's in a pot, right? Which variety of lemon was it? A regular lemon or was it a Meyer? Regular lemon or a Meyer? And what size container was it? A 1 gallon or 3? Uh No, no, not a lot. No, you didn't. So are they really? Is the skin really almost smooth, and is it almost a marigold color? I mean, dark yellow. Get out of here! What? Did you buy it as a seedling, or did you plant it as a from a seed? Bright yellow. Okay, so seed or seedling? Shut up! You just got one tree? For no. One tree? See, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. If you know, I'm waiting on the answer. You got one tree or 2 trees? You need to shut up. Did both trees give you the 4, or one tree gave you 4? Okay, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. So I had somebody talk to me, ask me about doing this series on different things that I do. Not just me, but my husband and I. And this is one of the things, because we started changing our what we eat and what we consume. What we consume, put in our mouth around 2009, and we just made up in our minds that we were not going to eat the junk. So that meant we were going to have to actually start doing stuff on our own. And this didn't happen until 2017. This was the first time I actually made, no, 2015, I think, was the first time I ever made it. And I made it out of cognac, out of vodka. But this was my second time around. But this is what I be trying to tell people all the time. Get out of that word convenience. Do for yourself. She has 2 lemon trees in a container, growing lemons. People, you can grow food wherever you are. You just have to know how. You just have to know how. And it doesn't take rocket science. Um, yeah, I got somebody wants to learn how to grow potatoes in a uh, grow bag. The same person wants to know a little bit more about what she can do as a sewist and um, do more homesteading. So I'm starting to get some content together for her and for you guys as well. This just happened to be on the list first because um, it needed to be tested. So I have it all labeled now. I finally got them apart. So there's what it looks like. And I will put this in the cabinet and it will cook until October 2026. Any more questions? Any more concerns? Any more thoughts? Especially to the person who has grown 2 lemon trees, my sister. What else you got on the porch is what I want to know. So y'all, I'm gonna have to put her on. I'm gonna have to bring her on somehow. I've got to figure her out. Hold on, I can't see it. And get her on and let her talk about her 2 trees and whatever else she's got on her porch. But that goes for anybody, you know. I'm done. I love it. I love it. Well, since there's no more questions, I want to tell everybody that did join, and if you are going to be looking at this on the replay, thank you for watching the video. Come back anytime and watch and get some insight. Please like, subscribe, and share. Sorry about that, y'all. So the person in the comments is getting an apple tree and a peach tree next. Y'all, you know I have a peach tree and I actually did peach preserves 2 years ago. I have no peach preserves left. I had 9 jars. That's how many peaches I got. So, again, thank you for joining my live today. Like, comment, and share. Turn on your notifications. Come back and join me for another session, whether it's sewing, crocheting, cooking, whatever comes to mind. Come back and join me. Y'all be blessed.